Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wilhelm organ. So in the last video, I showed you how the organ is controlled, the stops and the manuals. Today, I'm going to show you what happens within the organ from key to pipe. So this organ was built in 1972, but it is modeled after an 18th century design. And as you might know from your history, in the 18th century there was no electricity. The only electricity in this organ runs the blower and the lights. Other than that, the action is completely mechanical. So, let's look at this top keyboard. And you can see very clearly when I push down a key here, we have these vertical tracker runs, which come up here, and then it comes across. This thing is called a roller board, which transfers the action sideways, and then up into the chest of the organ. So this note is middle C. All the pipes for middle C are sitting on this one channel, and when I push down on the key, it opens up a pallet which lets a whole bunch of pressurized air into that channel. But the only pipes that will sound will be the pipes for whose stops are drawn. So this is a little bit more easy to see if you look in this division, which is right behind me. You can see, if we look down here, tall pipes in the middle, and then it gets shorter as you work its way out. So again, all the notes for one note, so all the pipes for one note are on one channel, and then all the pipes for the next note are on the next channel, and on and on and on. And that's generally the way this entire organ works. So now, how does the stop action work? So this is a very ingenious design called a slider chest. So how this works, and I'll show you inside the organ in just 1 second, but so the pipes are sitting on what's called a toe board. The bottom of the pipe is sitting on this hole, and the slider chest is misaligned. When the stop is pushed in, the holes are misaligned, so when the air goes into the channel, it cannot get into the pipe. So when the stop is pulled, the holes are aligned, so now the air can go straight from the chest into the pipe. And you can actually see that pretty easily if you come over here. So the slider is this thing right here. It's just about 1/4 of an inch thick. And this stop is closed right now, but I can push it in. So now the stop is drawn, and the pipe will sound. So I've stuck a pencil in that slider. So I close the slider. I'll do this one now, open the slider. And that's one of the cool things about a mechanical action instrument, is that you can just half draw it. And actually change the pitch of the pipe by not giving it enough air. Another interesting thing on this instrument, if we look down a little bit lower, is some more of the tracker runs. So right over here, these trackers are for the pedal. So I can actually pull down on these trackers and make the organ play. So these are all connected to the pedal board. Now if you look up here, you can see how the action goes up, then it goes over, and then it's pulling down here. Or it's pushing up, sorry. So these are the same notes I just pulled on down here. Now all of this electronic stuff, that is an old addition from when this organ was connected to the downstairs organ, and these are no longer functional. So this organ is now only playable from this keyboard, which is really the way it was meant to be played. So it's really, it's a complicated but very, very simple design. If you think of it in terms of being a grid work, the pipes for each note go this direction, and the stops go this direction. So everything is very north-south. And that's basically how this organ functions.
Let me push the key just so you can see it.
Oh, sure. And if I could, unfortunately I can't just with the way this organ is put together. Right behind this is where the pallets are. And you could see the pallets going up and down, and you can see the channels. But because of the way this is designed, I'm not actually able to take this off without dismantling a whole bunch more of the organ.
But each one of these has toes at the bottom of each one of these pipes.
Yes, yes.
And there are how many pipes?
There are roughly 2,500 pipes. So imagine that this action, that's right in front of me here, is repeated for this keyboard, and also for this keyboard, and for the pedal.
So there's basically 3 sets of those panels.
4 sets.
Stacked back to back.
Yes. Yes.
When you connect one keyboard to the pedals, it just connects the 2 pallets together.
The 2 actions are connected together. Yes, yes. So the rook positive is, where are you? There you are. So now watch over here. Oops, I connected the wrong manual. That is the reverse work. And I can do the same thing connecting manuals together. Or on its own.
You just connected those 2 keyboards together.
I connected them together. Yeah, so you can see the keyboards moving at the same time, and also the actions. Good. Shall I play a little bit? And you can focus in on this, on that part. See how I do playing off to the side. enjoyed this little tour into the inner workings of the Wilhelm organ. A little insight into 18th century organ building and just how simple and complex it is all at the same time. In my next video, I will show you the case of the Moeller organ and those pipes and how that organ generally works. I hope you are all staying safe and staying healthy. Be well, Trinity.